Our next speaker, I don't know how many of you have gone to the box office to see the film America. Our next speaker is the producer of the film America, Dinesh D. Souza, and he is also 2 Million Bikers, 2DC's #1 supporter. May I introduce Dinesh D. Souza.
Thank you very much. I'm never spoken quite on a stage up here before, and I've left my biker outfit behind. I got a really cool 2 Million Bikers hat the last time I got here, so I'll look for one again. You know, I came to the United States at the age of 17, and I remember as the airplane came down on John F. Kennedy Airport, and I looked outside through the window. I had grown up in India, and I saw the Statue of Liberty, and I saw America, and I realized immediately that my life from that moment on would be completely different. Not just that I would have economic opportunity, but that I would have a chance to do things with my life that I would not otherwise be able to do had I stayed in India. In fact, had I stayed in India, I probably would have lived within a 5-mile radius of where I was born. I would have married a girl of my identical caste and socio-economic background. I probably would have become the same thing that my dad became. And I would have had a life, a set of opinions on topics that could be predicted in advance. So what I'm saying is my destiny would to a large degree have been given to me. But in coming to America, I discover, to a degree I would have thought never possible, that this is a country in which you can write the script of your own life. This is a country where your life is more like a blank sheet of paper, and you are the artist. This is a country where your destiny isn't given to you, it's constructed by you. So this is, to me, the powerful idea of America, and it's also the spirit of 2 Million Bikers. It's the idea of the self-directed life. That's why America is so appealing to young people everywhere in the world. If you go to young people, and you can do this in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, or in Mumbai, you can even do it in the Muslim world, and you can say to them, somebody else can tell you how to live your life, or you decide for yourself. It's not hard to see how young people anywhere would choose. This then is the great appeal of America. And this is the idea that the founders had in mind when they created this country 200 years ago. The founders believed that if their formula were to be adopted, this new country would become the most successful country in the world. And we are. Here we are, America, we're on top of the world. But the bad news, and the reason we need to be alert and vigilant more than before, is because we're living at a time when there are powerful forces that are trying to pull us down. Now we look abroad and we see some of those forces abroad. We see the radical Muslims attacking us in the name of Islam. But we also have forces that are pulling us down within America. And in fact, those forces are even more powerful. If we were unified as a country, we could defeat external enemies very easily. Now, there's been a debate in this country now for 6 years about why our government does the crazy stuff that they do. I would sum up this debate in the following way. Is Obama stupid, or is he evil? Yeah. Now, there's actually an interesting argument to be had on both these fronts. Obama does very stupid stuff. He says very stupid stuff. You have a group of Muslim radicals who declare themselves that they're doing things in the name of Islam, and our domestic White House theologian informs them that they're not. They're actually not motivated by what they say they're being motivated by. They're motivated by apparently something else. That's stupid. Obama's economic discussions are inevitably moronic. Clearly he has 100 ideas about how to redistribute the pie, but he's never presented a single idea about how you get a pie. He clearly has no idea about how you make a pie grow. On the other hand, we should be a little hesitant before calling Obama stupid. He's extremely successful in accomplishing his own goals. He actually said he was going to remake America, and he is doing it. So that's not stupid. He's changing this country in very dramatic ways.
Well, you're welcome to...
And he's, as I say, he's a man who's able to remake the country and get the results that he seeks. What about this idea that Obama is somehow evil? Evil in what way? What's evil about him? I think really what's going on with Obama is that he has an ideology, a set of opinions, in which he sees America as the bad guy in the world. Where do I get this idea? I get it from Obama. If you read his book, you listen to his speeches, he has this idea that America has been a force for domination, for oppression, for colonialism, for bullying. And so he thinks he's doing the right thing in shrinking the power of America. In other words, Obama is a redistributor, but he's not just an economic redistributor in America. He's a redistributor of power from America to the rest of the world. And in fact, what we've seen in the Obama years is one by one our allies getting weaker and our enemies getting stronger. This is not the result of stupidity. The stupidity title for presidents has been held for 30 years by Jimmy Carter, and he's not given it up. Now, Jimmy Carter was undoubtedly a presidential nincompoop. When he pulled the Persian rug out from under the Shah, whoops, he got Khomeini. But I don't think any of us thinks for 1 minute that Jimmy Carter wanted Khomeini. It was the unintentional result of ignoring a core principle of foreign policy, which is the principle of the lesser evil. In trying to get rid of the bad guy, let's try to make sure we don't get the worst guy. So that was the Jimmy Carter blunder. But with Obama, time and time again, we're not seeing blunders. When the United States cooperated with the ouster of Mubarak in Egypt, and we got the Muslim Brotherhood, the largest organization of radical Islam in the world, did you get the impression that Obama was like, oh no, what have I done? What a horrible mistake. I better change course. No, he actually seemed very calm about it. He seemed very serene. He seemed positively delighted. The only time he got excited was when the Muslim Brotherhood candidate Morsi was pushed out by the military, and that's when Obama threatened to cut off U.S. aid. So you have a guy here that does not have any affinity for America's power in the world or America's interests in the world. And the sad truth of it is that this power that America is giving up by weakening America in South America, in Asia, and in the Middle East, it's not like this power is going nowhere. It's going to Russia. It's going to China. In other words, we are moving back into the multipolar world in which there are many centers of power, and America just has one seat at the table. In fact, to summarize what our illustrious president wants, he basically wants the United States to be another Canada. Now, Canada is kind of a pleasant country, but when the Canadians have opinions on world affairs, no one really cares. Why? Because Canada is a normal country. They have one seat at the big dining table of nations. And that's where America is headed. So is Obama destroying America? No, but he is destroying what makes America unique. He is destroying the American era. We've been living in the American era since World War II. When I came to the United States in the 70s, what impressed me the most about America was the amazing life that America provides to the ordinary guy. Not to the rich guy, because rich guys actually live well anywhere in the world. Countries are basically judged by what they can do for the common man. And the common man has had it really good in America, and it doesn't matter if this common man isn't that smart. It doesn't matter if he's kind of lazy. He still has a nice house, and he has 2 cars, and he has indoor plumbing, and he's got a big screen TV. And so the ordinary guy has had it good in America. But that American era that we've been living in, I believe, is coming to an end. And the sickening truth is our president is helping to bring that about. Now, We can sit around waiting for another Washington or another Jefferson or another Reagan. As I say in the movie, we don't have them, but we do have us. The good news is we're adequate to the occasion. The other side isn't that numerous, and quite frankly, it isn't that powerful, and its ideas don't make any sense, but they do have really big megaphones. One of the things the left has done is become very powerful in education, in media, in Hollywood. And so while conservatives are thinking about how do we take back the Senate, the left has been making the long march through the culture. One reason I've kind of switched my career is I used to be kind of a think tank guy. My job was essentially to think. I've pivoted and gone into movies and so on. Why? Because I want to plant a patriotic flag in Hollywood. I want to show that Michael Moore isn't the most intelligent guy making documentary films in America. And it's a thrill for me to be here. I just want you to know I've got some America books if you want to equip yourself and become a very dangerous American. If you want to have ideas and arguments that will make progressives have a very constipated expression on their face, I'll be delighted to sign some books afterwards. I'm glad to be here. Thank you to 2 million bikers, and it's a pleasure. God bless America.
Thank you, Dinesh.